In today's video, we're gonna talk about how to get the perfect tenant, first of all, and second of all, how to keep them for longer. I'm gonna give you a tip that usually people do, but I'm gonna give you one now at the beginning of the video and one at the end of the video. So number one thing that you need to do in your contracts is have the lease ending in March, okay? Keep this in mind, March or after March, because this is when the best time is for your lease to end, because this is when the spring starts. So now if your vacancy ended in March, now it's easy for you to rent out the space, because now we're heading towards the spring. Now there's people fresh looking for a new place, you know, it's not winter anymore. So let's say you have a normal lease that is January to January. You're gonna make sure you let the tenant know, here's how I do most of my leases. I'm gonna need from you a year and 3 months, or a year and 4 months, or at least 7 months if you're in the summer and then you're moving towards the spring, you know? So you wanna put it towards the spring or summer. And like that, you're gonna have low vacancy, you're gonna keep the building most of the time occupied, and it's gonna be easy for you just like that to rent it out. So that's the tip for the day at the beginning of the video. Now let's start with what are you gonna do and what are you gonna need for you to rent this place out as soon as possible and to the right people. You're gonna need very good marketing, which you can do nowadays by yourself, or if you wanna hire a property manager, we do have now property management in-house. So drop me a comment below and I'm gonna connect you with those guys, okay? In Calgary only for now. So number one, marketing. Number two, you're gonna start talking to people and you're gonna get contacts. As soon as you get the contacts, what you need to do is as soon as they message you, you need to ask those questions. When are you planning to move in? What is your credit score and income? Do not waste time with people. Do not give them so many answers and so many things, information that they want, because you're gonna give them so much information. You're gonna talk to them 20, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, and then they're gonna say, okay, I'm not interested anymore. First of all, you wanna see, are they qualified? This is what I do all the time when I help somebody get a tenant, because I helped a lot of people getting tenants. At the beginning of my career, this is all I did for about 8 to 10 months. And I would get 100 messages a day because I would post like crazy the day before. Then I would get every day just messages. And until like 2 o'clock, I would just respond to all the messages. I'll go for showings and then I'll post again for the next day. So I had so many messages. So I know how to handle this very properly. So this is what you need to do. So after you know who are they, when are they planning to move in, what's their credit score, what's their income, then you go on to the next thing. Next thing is gonna be, let's book a showing. Are you interested to see this property? If you like whatever they say there, let's book a showing. You're going in for the showing and then you're gonna have questions. If they have any questions before the showing, that's fine. If you know they are qualified. So what are you gonna need for them to be qualified? This is when you gotta make the choice depending on what you believe is right for your property. In my opinion, when you look at prospects, you wanna see minimum 600 credit score, if not 700 plus, depending in which city you're in. If it's a smaller town, if you don't have too many people interested, then you can bring it down to 600. But start at 700 plus. You want to see that. You want to see the full credit score report. This is another good tip for most of the people that have multiple units. And even if you have only one unit, you want to make sure you have a good tenant in. So your credit score is very important. Their credit score is very important for you to see the full report, because you want to see what's their credit utilization. How long did they have credit for? How many lines do they have? Do they pay it? They don't pay it. Like, are they okay with that, you know? So that is super important. So 700 plus, that's a credit score. Then you go into income. Income, you want to have income minimum 2 times to 2.5 times the property price. So let's say your property is 2,000, you want to make sure their income is 5,000 or more. That is like the perfect scenario. Let's say 4,000, that's okay. That's okay if they have another person living with them, or they have family that they can guarantee that they're gonna pay, then it's okay. Now that you establish the credit score, you establish the income, now you wanna see, do they have any previous issues with their landlords? So send me your previous landlord phone number, send me their name, I'm gonna contact them, 100%. That's in the rental application form. Another thing, if you want my rental application form, send me a comment below. I'll send it to you for free, not a problem. You can use it with all your tenants. It's easy, straightforward. It's an email. It has a form, a PDF form that you can just use it for free. I'll send it over. So with that, you want to check what's their background. Who are they? With the landlord, you're going to talk to the landlord, you're going to ask, did they give you any issues? Did they pay on time? Did they keep the place clean? All that kind of stuff. After you talk to the landlord, you want to make sure you talk to their work. Are they actually working there? You want to see their pay stubs. You want to see any bank statements that are sustaining their income. So after you see all those things, then you can say, you know what? After I saw all those things, everything looks good. I saw you at the showing, everything looks good, seems like you're a good person, then I'm gonna send you the lease and then we'll sign it. If you want my lease for free, send me a message below, comment below, and then I'm gonna send you my lease. So with the lease, you can do changes. I'm gonna have to do a video specifically for the lease because this is very different. The lease can be very, very complicated and very long. So depending now on what you want them to do and what you want to ask from them and what you want to give them in return, you'll have to put on the lease. Like that all depends on you. But from here on, you're going to have a very good tenant. And the last tip for the day, before I close this off, because I said I'm going to give you one more tip, is do not waste your time. That's the last tip for the day. So if you have any red flags, if you see that they're saying, oh, I don't want background check. Okay, sure. Like, why? I don't want to give you my credit score. Okay, well, this is why you have a credit score. To buy a house, to buy a car, to rent a place. That's about it, This is why you need your credit score. So if you don't want to give that out, then something's suspicious. Or their income doesn't support their rent and they don't have anybody as a guarantor, or they don't move in with somebody else. Like if this stuff with the income and all the other red flags I gave you, they don't pass, then forget about it. Don't waste your time anymore. Keep on going on to the next one. Just post more about your place, market it more, and then you're gonna get more clients, okay? You're gonna get more tenants. So with that, thanks so much for watching. If you have any more questions, you know what to do. Drop me a comment below and I'm gonna see you guys at the next video.